Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joe Dobbin and I'm an electrical engineer. And back in 2021, I made a video reviewing the Grifin Stock App. Today is 2025 and I saw all your comments. You guys were asking, hey, is this still a good thing to do? Is this still an app worth putting my money in so that it can invest for me so that one day I can look at my account and I can be a millionaire? Well, you're about to find out. Now, when I first made this video back in 2021, that was one of my early years into investing. And I heard about the Grifin app that, hey, just sign up for the app. When you go to McDonald's, when you go to Walmart, when you go to Starbucks and you swipe your card, there's gonna be $1 that's gonna be sent to the Starbucks stock. There's gonna be $1 sent to every business that has a stock and is connected with Grifin. It's gonna invest $1 out of whatever you pay. So if you went to Starbucks today and you paid $40 for everything, and the app will automatically recognize it and take $1 and charge your card also $1 extra and send it to that stock. It's gonna be purchasing partial shares for you. On paper, that looks like a fantastic idea. Like, hey, if I'm putting money at this place or store or business, it should make sense that I should own a partial share of it. But here's the thing, we're in 2025 now. My Amazon purchases in the Grifin app is up over 57%. Like, I'm eating good with Amazon. But in reality, it's not that good. Wanna know why? How often do you go out and swipe your card in a year? Let alone, which businesses do you swipe at that are actually profitable in the stock market do you swipe during the year? Because me personally, I barely purchase things on Amazon. Like, I'm a guy, we don't do all the shopping sprees as women do. And whenever I go to Amazon, I buy in bulk so I don't have to do it again. And maximum, I'll spend 2 purchases in a given month on Amazon. But with those 2 purchases that I did, Grifin app only put $2 in to Amazon. So if you do count that over the whole year, $2 for 12 months, that's only $24 invested in Amazon. After 100 years, I will finally see some results. It's been 5 years, $20 grows 50%. That's a little over $30. That's not worth it. And not only that, I opened the app again and the Grifin now charges a membership fee. And because I haven't been on for the past 4 years, I owe $25 in their app. Mind you, I've never agreed to this membership. I haven't touched the app. But for me to take out the money that I had invested in 2021, they're forcing me to pay $25. I don't know if that sounds like a scam, but that definitely sounds like a scam. And that left a sour taste in my mouth because I'm never gonna take the money out at this point because Grifin is not worth that $25 they're asking for. So, my biggest issue with the Grifin app is, yes, they will invest for you. But no, this is not a serious investing strategy. Some of the things that Grifin bought for me, I would never invest in it in my entire life. I had money invested into Disney. You will never see me buy a Disney stock. And there were some other random stocks that it purchased for me that I just wouldn't. I'm young, I'm in my 20s. I am more on the more aggressive side of investing. So I'm heavy on tech stocks. It's good on paper, but it's not effective. You're better off taking off 5% from your checks and putting it into a specific stock than relying on the Grifin app. Because you will go 1 year and your money will not move. You can't really move $40 in a year. Literally, somebody who's making minimum wage today, who's putting 5% out of their monthly paychecks, they're going to have more money than you after maybe 5 years of you investing into the Grifin app. Grifin app only invests when you swipe a card. If you swipe your card, let's say 30 times in a month, but out of those 30 swipes, 15 of those swipes were actually investable. Certain companies aren't connected with Grifin, so even if you swipe your card there, Grifin is not gonna invest that for you. So let's say 50 out of those 30 swipes, only 15 of them you're able to invest in, that's $15, mind you. But Grifin does give you the option to, hey, for every purchase you do, you can change the amount from $1 to 50 cents or to $5 or $10. Now, you tell me, do you really want to be you go to Walmart and you're checking out, Walmart's already overpriced right now. It's $150. You know when you swipe it, Griffin's gonna take an extra dollar. But you could always change it to, hey, I'm gonna invest $20 for every swipe I do. And most people who are using the Grifin app aren't familiar with the investing, and they're not gonna be wasting $25. That's the only way you'll only be able to see some type of results. And that, in my opinion, is like gambling. Just because you go to Walmart every day, you don't necessarily know how their stock is doing. Just because you go to Starbucks every day, you don't know how their stock is doing. And I'm always a big fan of making an investment based off of an educated decision and not a, hey, you know what? I'm just swiping here. It's gonna invest it in whatever. It doesn't matter to me. That's probably the worst way you can go about investing. And that is why you see over the course of the few years since I made that video, a lot of people don't use the Grifin app. It works more to help Grifin than the user. Now that they have the membership fee, you're probably spending more giving them money than from the actual stocks. This is not financial advice, but for me, I will never put another dime into the Grifin app. And if you're thinking that, hey, this is a great way to start investing, I think it's a bad way to start investing. If I was in your shoes, I would save up a little bit of cash, find a financial advisor, have this person sit down with you and help you plan out your investment plan. But if you can't afford it, look at the S&P 500, the NASDAQ. Those are the collection of the top US companies in America. And if you are not convinced on how well they do, just go to Robinhood or go to any place that you can look at charts. You can look over the past 10 years, past 5 years, how it's continuously gone up. That way, whenever you get your check, you can actually take out a percentage, whether it be 8%, 5%, and invest it in there. And you know in your heart that, hey, 5 years from now, if I put in $5,000 this year, it's gonna grow by 50% in the next 5 years. So that's how you're supposed to invest. You're not supposed to invest by, oh, you know, I bought candy at this 99-cent store and I hope I got a 99-cent store stock. 99-cent store doesn't exist today. So what happens to all the businesses that you swiped and bought shares of and they no longer exist? So if you're trying to invest and you're new to this, I will recommend you use Robinhood, and you can use my link down in the description down below. But Robinhood is a much more interface to help you get started with investing. There's plenty of resources online today on YouTube, and you can look up on YouTube the best ETFs, the best long-term growth stocks, and then set your Robinhood to take money out of your checks before it even hits your bank account. You can go to your employer, set it up where it'll wire 5% to your Robinhood bank account. And then you'll go into bank account and make those informed decisions, investing into those ETFs and long-term stocks that will actually make you money in the long term. And Robinhood doesn't charge you a fee for using their platform, unlike Grifin. So the Grifin app gave me a very sour taste, and I don't want you guys to go through that. There's definitely better ways to invest, and the Grifin app currently is not it. And the first video wasn't sponsored by the Grifin app either. This video isn't sponsored by the Grifin app either. This is just another American citizen who took a chance with a company that wanted to help new investors to invest. Now, as I'm a more seasoned investor, I can clearly tell you that this is probably not the best. At least I would tell my kids, don't do that. You're gonna waste your money, you're gonna waste your time, and there's much better ways to become a millionaire than using the Grifin app. So on that note, thank you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Jodabini is out.